Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, their scheduled bout for this April 15th, which is going to be something star-studded if it happens. This matchup is reportedly in jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen, and is involving many things, but right now is involving the rematch clause. Word is out right now that, between, like I said, to be honest with you, there's so many politics involved. This is why, a lot of, listen, we're going to get into it. I want to read this out right now. This is being reported by many. ESPN's Mike Cooperinger, reports while all other terms have been agreed to, the two sides are at odds over Davis, of the rematch clause, specifically over who would have control over the promotion and broadcasting should it be exercised. Nonetheless, this fight would definitely be exercised, in a rematch, so this is very pivotal. There's so many things. We went from the location, now is the rematch. This is unbelievable. We're going to get all into it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate y'all for checking with me at Flight Sports. Gervonta Tank Davis, undefeated. 28 wins, no losses, no draws. 26 wins, violently, by the way of knockout. This guy right here is coming with major punching power. If you've been living under a rock, the lefty, yes, the southpaw, this dude been putting people to sleep, for many years now, and right now he's got his eyes locked on Mr. Golden Boy, Ryan Garcia, the man right now. This is a very worthy counterpart, especially when you look at some of the other guys that you may have seen Tank fight against. People were not happy with some of the matchups. People criticized them. Nobody's going to criticize this matchup right here. Like I said, Ryan Garcia, the truth. 23 wins, no losses, no draws, 19 big, violent wins by the way of knockout. Definitely the truth, y'all. But back to the situation at hand. Can you believe this? That it's coming down to the rematch clause, y'all. How is Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy and obviously PBC Showtime, how are they going to be able to sit at the table and get this done? Because this would be a tragedy if it came down to this. But I want to let everybody know we've still got 2 months before fight night, ladies and gentlemen, so it's plenty of time. So this is being reported hopefully as a last speed bump to this matchup. So hopefully this thing gets right, man, because this will be tragic. I heard Ryan Garcia, he did an interview with Mike Tyson, the legendary boxer Mike Tyson. He stated that Gervonta Tank Davis's legacy is on the line if they can't get this fight done. If he does not accept this fight, his legacy is in jeopardy. I'm here to tell you right now that I could easily say the same thing could be said in terms of like I said, for Ryan Garcia. Bottom line is both legacies is on the line. This is a very pivotal situation for both parties. They better be in that ring April 15th. You got the world right now buzzing about this situation involving these two fighters. You understand? And the undercard is going to be retarded. We're going to get to that later. It's Flight Sports. But back to what I'm saying with this thing right here, man. Can you believe this? There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of egos. There's a lot of, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, y'all. So make sure y'all stay tuned. Let me know if y'all think this fight will happen on April 15th, because like I said, we got another speed bump in the road. I'm just here to tell you, what's happening. I got to document this for the people, because we are just patiently awaiting for these two, juggernauts, to step in the ring, man, because it's been too long overdue. Hopefully this happens, y'all. How disgusted were you when you heard this news? This news just broke less than 24 hours ago, especially on the rematch clause. It seems like we're just inches and inches away from this thing being official. We went from, right after, Gervonta knocks out Hector Luis Garcia, he turns his attention to Ryan. Ryan is watching the matchup, basically scouting out Gervonta Tank Davis, and then you see, send a contract. You went from also Golden Boy himself, the Mr. Golden Boy himself. You already know Oscar De La Hoya stated, listen, I ain't got no contract. What's the deal? So then you seen things accelerate. It was like less than 24 hours later, you seen Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia pose with the contract right then and there. I'm thinking it's a done deal. This is why I'm trying to tell people that this situation has turned into, a complete roller coaster. Seriously, there's no other way to state what is going on. This has been a complete roller coaster that Golden Boy PBC, has been putting boxing fans through hula hoops, just waiting on this fight, but it's not complete, y'all. And De La Hoya has reported this as well. This thing is not complete, even though a lot of people, to be honest with you, and it's upsetting because people are plotting like the fight done. Everybody operate, Tank Ryan, they fighting, and the deal ain't even done. I think they need to get this situated, whether it's gonna get done or not. Hopefully, I don't want to put not into existence, but I just don't want them to take the fans for a ride and they get crushed, because I'm telling you, it's gonna be upsetting. You understand? I think they need to take that into consideration. So whatever they're gonna do, they better do it, now, so they can move on. Boxing fans can move on, because there's a lot going on, with this situation. But it's going on right now, man. Who's gonna control the rematch? Who should control the rematch? We all know Gervonta Tank Davis is he always says it, and he's right. He's gonna be the A side no matter what, no matter who fighting Shakur, even undisputed Devin Haney. This dude is the A side. You understand? So it don't matter, So do you want to side with them? They got a valuable argument on their hands. It seemed like anything Tank is pushing should be controlling anything, but you also got the pedigree of Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy, who's very savvy, business-wise. So it's going to be interesting to see. I hope this thing gets situated, because they did say that the fight was going to be aired on DAZN as well. That was reported. It's going to be, people who are subscribed to DAZN will be able to view it, and also it would be available on Showtime for the pay-per-view. So it's crazy. So I don't know if people might feel like, oh man, maybe could due to the streaming, due to the pay-per-view. I don't know what's going on in them rooms, but y'all better hit the like button and subscribe so y'all up to date on everything. As soon as news break, I will bring it to the people. It's Flight Sports TV. Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia's scheduled bout for this April 15th. The super fight is in major jeopardy and is involving the rematch clause. Who the hell will control this situation? It's Flight Sports TV. Peace and love.